Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today, have you ever asked yourself, how do I improve my metabolism? Well, I'm going to share with you 3 steps to improve your metabolism starting right now from the moment you start watching this video. Thanks for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. And that includes 3 ingredients, helping you be confident with your health and nutrition, confident in the kitchen, and most importantly, confident in understanding how much God loves you. Now, 3 steps to improve your metabolism. Let me ask you first, what do you know about metabolism? Most of the time we think about metabolism, I either have no metabolism because I'm gaining weight all the time, I have a slow metabolism because I can't seem to lose weight, or this person has a fast metabolism, they never gain weight. All of those comments are somewhat true and also somewhat fast. Everyone has a metabolism, otherwise you wouldn't exist. Metabolism is the sum of every reaction in your body that creates energy. Now, it's a very oversimplification, but it is what it is. And so to understand how to improve our metabolism, we have to understand what speeds it up and what slows it down per se. Now, first of all, we must recognize that metabolism is happening in every single cell of your body. Every single system of your body, every single organ in your body is going to affect your metabolism. Many people will say, let food be your medicine. Well, I say food is medicine, but it's also nourishment. It's also a gift. We've been given a gift to eat the foods that God created for us, and our body knows what to do with it. So the first step in increasing and improving and satisfying your metabolism is to understand food. The more we understand food, and I mean real food, the sooner we will be able to regulate our metabolism in a way that's going to help us be nourished and well-fed, and also at the weight that we want to be. As we're headed into one of my favorite stores to go to is Tom Leonard's here in Richmond. And when you come to Richmond, please visit Tom Leonard's just for a fun experience. But as we go in, the number 1 step is to eat. Yes, so step 1 of improving your metabolism is we have to learn how to eat and what to eat and when to eat. And that will lead us into step 2. But step 1 is all about eating. So this store is really big about getting local produce. Although watermelons aren't ready yet in Richmond, they're coming up from Georgia, which is not too far away. We do have the corn. Remember, we want to make sure it's a non-GMO corn. Many times if you ask the grocer, the corn is a non-GMO corn, but you do need to ask and make sure. Yet here, what I'm showing you is real food. All of these foods here are real foods. Even the cherries, they're real foods. So all of these foods that you see buried under the ice to keep them nice and chilled, they don't have those sprinklers on top like the bigger box stores do. This is all about being a farmer's type market. But all of these foods, so when we eat foods by the 3 principles that I've taught you before, the 3 principles, you can watch that on my other videos and in my teaching books, Treasures of Healthy Living. It's very important because principle number 1 is eat the foods that God called food. And here is just a beautiful head of cauliflower. And that is just packed with goodness. Many times people say, well, eat the colors, but this is a color, white is a color. But as you can see right next to it, you've got the asparagus, you got the Brussels sprouts, you got the broccoli. All of those are going to improve your metabolism. This is going to keep your metabolism at a rate that you're going to be very happy with. So step 1 is to eat. Eat the foods that God called good for us. Foods that were meant for us to enjoy in the form that's closest to the way He designed it. And all of these foods you see right here along the line are definitely what God designed. So we are to enjoy each bite and savor the flavors. As you can see, the band is trying to upstage me again. But when it comes to foods, we want to eat the foods God called good. We want to savor the flavor. Enjoy every bite. Let it just break down in your mouth, because as it breaks down, it also creates more enzymes. It releases enzymes. Your body sends out more enzymes, and you're going to get the digestion that you need. And that is what is going to help improve your metabolism. So enjoy every bite, savor the flavor, and let God's herbs and seasonings be the flavoring enhancements instead of the creams and the sauces, and because that totally creates more of a sluggish metabolism. So I want you to have these vibrant foods here. I want you to enjoy them and just make them the main focus of every meal. Now, just as another enhancement in regards to metabolism and real food, our liver is going through a cleansing cycle all of the time, and that is always going to be made healthier with the food choices that you make. So if you're going to grab some of these celery bunches, make sure you enjoy the leaves, because the leaves are very stimulating for your liver. These parsnips and celery root and rutabaga, these are all perfect to help heal your liver. When your liver is doing really well, and include some parsley in this, then you're going to have a metabolism that is working at the rate that you are happier with. Now, fresh herbs, even dried herbs, are perfect also for enhancing your metabolism. Keeping some cilantro, some thyme, some sage, all of these different herbs are going to just do really well with improving your metabolism. Parsley and cilantro should almost be on every dinner table and every meal. And when we were growing up, it was always the decoration on the plate. Well, it's not. It is what is going to enhance your health. Now, let me just reiterate, in order to improve your metabolism, we have to recognize every single cell. You got like 10 trillion different cells that have an action to make. And so the energy that to be released from those cells happens with eating the right food. When we don't eat the right food, we have a sluggish metabolism. So whether you're eating carbs or fats or proteins, these are all macronutrients, and they're all energy sources to be metabolized, which is going to give you what you need. And so we need to have a healthy dose of the carbs, the fats, and the protein. And all of these vegetables, they have carbs in it, but the carbs are packed with fiber, and so your body can utilize them and utilize them well. So whether you're buying fresh produce like this, or you're buying some of the pre-made salads here that they have, might be some, I'll show you my favorite one here at this store is the spring salad. Isn't that just scrumptious looking? Yes, this will be going home with me today. But you could be buying the bagged and the boxed and the clamshell greens as well. Just get a lot of these in your diet. Even mushrooms are going to be healthy for your metabolism. The grocery store is going to have a lot of really delicious goodies, but yet it might not be on your list if you're trying to improve your metabolism. In fact, I hope that you are watching my bread making videos so you can learn how to make the best delicacies in the most helpful way. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel and we can stay in tune and learn how to bake healthy foods. Step 2 is after we leave the grocery store. It is between meals. It's really, the word is skip. So the first word is eat. The second word is skip. We need to work into our weekly routine, skipping 3 meals per week. So you decide how that would look. Would that be 3 breakfasts? Would it be 3 lunches? Would it be 3 dinners? How would that look in your life and in your schedule, your time management, and also your eating pattern? The more we learn to skip 3 meals per week, the sooner our metabolism will be working better for us. Breakfast ends, don't eat again for 4 hours until it's lunchtime. Lunch ends, don't eat again for 4 hours till it's dinner time. That may seem foreign to a lot of you because we've been taught to graze, and grazing does not help improve your metabolism. So we need to pause and stop between meals. So 2 types of ways for you to skip. One is to skip 3 meals per week. The second is to skip eating between meals. Seems common sense, but it's not. So that's step 2. Step number 3 is the word move. We have to always be moving. And I don't mean 24/7, but I do mean if you sit at the computer all day, then you need to set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes of the hour. You need to get up and you need to move. We need to exercise. Our life must be filled with exercise on a daily basis. No question about it. So whether you just do 10 minutes, then that's exercise. Every day I like to do my sit-ups, my push-ups, and then I like to add something else to it. Sunday mornings is always our bike ride. We go out together, Steve and I, and we ride throughout the town, and because no one's out at that hour on a Sunday morning. But the other days of the week, I have to figure out what days are cardio, what days are just doing different exercises. We have to be exercising, we have to stay toned if we want to stay in shape and we want to enjoy this life. But exercise does so much more. It improves your metabolism because every system in your body has to be keyed in for you to exercise. It doesn't work unless you exercise. When you exercise, make sure your abdomen is held in tight and that you're toning your abdomen. When you do squats, do a squeeze at the same time. We need to always be busy with exercise in our day. Here's the challenge I have for you this week. Eat by the 3 principles. Make sure every meal that you eat, not counting the ones that you're fasting because we're fasting 3, make sure every meal has real food on your plate. Real food that reminds you of God's promises. So number 1, eat the foods that God called good. Make a challenge for yourself that every meal for the next 7 days is filled with real food. Food that you can recognize. No sauces, no gravies, just real food. Number 2 is to skip. Decide which 3 meals you're going to skip this week. And then number 3 is to move. Put it on your calendar that you're going to move every single day. You're going to exercise 20, 30 minutes. You're going to get up. If you work like me at a computer, you're going to get up every hour or 2 and do 10 minutes of just moving around. Sometimes I just go out to the garden and have fun. But you need to move. These are the 3 tips, the 3 steps to improving your metabolism. Many times people are reaching for supplements or special potions and magic sauces, and this is what we need to do. It truly does work. Do the challenge for 7 days and see how you feel. Until next time, thank you for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. And it is always my desire and my honor to be a part of your day. And remember, God loves you. He loves you with an amazing love. He's loved you from the moment of conception. You were created for a purpose, and that purpose is exactly by the way He created you. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe and the bell next to it so you get notified every time I post new videos.